Big Cat, you were up to this game.
Yep, I was. Yeah, we were blogging.
Mentally?
It was mentally good place. I think, and Hank's here, he can back it up. Like 2014, I think we were right in that zone of things started to feel like they were all like getting bigger for Barstool. You know what I mean? Like things started to slowly feel like, hey, we've got, the rundown that's doing well. We've got the blog set up. I think we actually, around this time, we went, Hank, Dave, and I went, and I wish we had like filmed the whole thing. We went and took a bunch of meetings in Hollywood to try to get the rundown on TV. And we went to every meeting and we walked out and we're like, we fucking crushed that. Like, Comedy Central wants us and they want us bad. Like, we would walk out being like, should we do like every night? Should we do like 4 nights a week with Comedy Central? Like, what do you think? We didn't get a single call back. Not a single.
I bet Comedy Central wishes they called you back now.
But it was the funniest. Like, we were so, imagine the most like gullible, like green dudes in Hollywood, like first time sitting down with these big meetings, because Dave, obviously he is a genius businessman, so everyone sees that now, but this is a time when this is our first step out of our bubble, and we thought every single meeting we're like, oh my, like HBO, yeah, should we do HBO, should we do Comedy Central, there's pros and cons to both, and not a single follow-up.
So I remember we do those pitch meetings all the time early in the career. We were going around doing for our documentary, and same thing. But I rolled up to a pitch meeting. Like, we had a time we needed to get into this place, and I had my daughter. I ended up bringing like my 8-month daughter into this pitch meeting to pitch Netflix over a fucking something, and we thought like, yeah, they like the kid. Yeah, it's gonna go. Didn't get the call back either.
The one great story, and you'll like this, Jules. We went into, I want to say it was IHF. Is that a station? No. Fuck.
I know you're talking about that.
We're Portland.
IFC?
Yeah, IFC. Yeah. There it is. IFC, we sit down, and we're going through the meeting, and they said, and one of the like executives said something like, yeah, we're trying not to like do sophomoric stuff. Like, we got pitched like some stupid thing from the Gronks, and Dave stopped the meeting. He was like, I love the Gronks. The Gronks are our guys. And that was it. It was like the most awkward thing ever. Behind closed, like, he just was like, don't say that about the Gronks. And that was it.
Wow.
That was like all of it.
Fucking.
We invited Hank into a couple meetings. He was wearing shorts. He felt so awkward. It was awesome.
Well, they were like, I was just like going to sit. Like, I wasn't going in the meetings, and I was waiting in the waiting room. Like, oh, come in. And I was like in fucking gym shorts. I was like, oh my God.
That's the brand, though.
The whole thing was
just the brand.
It's just such a, like, it's a very funny time and place for Barstool in general, just because of where we were and like trying to build something, and we thought we had arrived, but we hadn't arrived yet. But we had that, like,
it was coming soon though.
Yeah, but we had
you're feeling the fan. You're feeling the fans and stuff.
Yeah.
So they don't know. It takes them always a little longer to find out. But those pitch meetings are brutal. I mean, I remember doing them. You walk in, they're like, well, first off, we're huge fans. And you're like, well, you own a network, and this is my 4th time here.
Right.
So you're not huge fans.
You're not that big of fans. Yeah, that was the same thing. Like, we just thought, because we were crushing it on our level, like in terms of blogs, like recognition, all these things, we were doing very well on our level. But we thought like everyone knew us, and then we got out there and like no one knew who the fuck we were.
It just takes them longer to. Yeah. They're always like 2 years behind.
Yeah.
They are always a few years behind. Let's get into these damn teams now. Let's get to the meat of this whole thing. Team Barstool won their first 4 games of the tournament, averaged a margin victory of 10.5 points, double-digit victories.
Yeah, I think there was actually three pretty much blowouts, and then we had a very close game against Princeton because they ran that stupid backdoor offense.
Were you guys hot at the 3? Because I heard a take that you like these games go out to blowouts because either a team's hot on 3 or not. Were you guys hot?
You did hear that take. It's a make or miss league.
It's a make or miss league.
It's a make or miss league.
Is this a make or miss league?
This was a make or miss league, and we had some like Donnie McGrath and Matt Walsh were both exceptional 3-point shooters in their college career and their international career. So yeah, we were very hot.
You also had Andre Barrett, went to Seton Hall, Josh Boone, UConn. Dan Katz, Wisconsin grad.
Yep.
Justin Burrell.
He's
A
not
lot
on-
of good players out of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Remember Orlando Tucker?
Yeah, he's actually dead to the program now, though.
Is he?
Yeah.
What happened?
He tried to, so last year or 2 years ago, he taped Greg Gard having a players-only meeting with the coach, and he basically tried to frame Greg Gard and be like to the AD, like, I should take over. He's lost the team.
Damn.
And they found out that he was the one who leaked the tape. And so, yeah.
Damn. It's like
But yeah, no, I loved
What a
Orlando
snake.
Went to school the same time I was there. So, Devin Harris, Orlando Tucker,
Oh yeah.
John Lure,
Frank the Tank went there, right?
Frank Kaminsky,
Yeah.
Sam Decker. Yeah, when you guys do season 2, I'll come and talk about the 2015 Wisconsin Duke final, and that will be
Nice.
the most watched episode by far. They will, because people just
It's a big school.
and
They
love
shot back to
shit
school
down my
there.
throat. Yeah.
Back to school. Rodney Dangerfield
Yes,
Classic
yes.
at Wisconsin.
Yes. Have you ever been to Madison?
Have never been to Madison.
It's a great place. You
I've
love
heard
it.
where they got like the little. Don't they do like they jump in the water for something or?
No, that's Ohio State.
Oh,
Yeah.
Madison's a great city.
way off on that one.
that was
Comedy on State, maybe the best comedy club in the country, Madison, Wisconsin.
yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. I want to just point out something real quick. This is kind of like a foreshadowing. If you scroll up again, so if you notice, so Justin Burrell also was on the team, but if you notice, we have six guys and then Dave and myself.
Right.
5 guys play in a basketball game.
Depth.
Might have been a concern later on in the
Depth.
game. Later on in the tournament.
NBA teams usually at least an 8-man rotation.
Yeah, we had one guy off the
Yeah.
bench. So, yeah.
You guys didn't see a lot of minutes?
We saw some. I was in the Barstool Philly game. Let's see. Yeah, my stats are right there. 3 points, 1 for 5, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, I'm getting dirty. I'm getting
That was versus
boards.
Philly.
Yeah. What is that? If I played, what's the PER of that? Like if I played, let's say I played 35 minutes, 6 times. Someone do some maths for me. What would I have?
The box score has it at a 4.
Oh, what do you mean?
It says PER 4.
4?
Yeah.
I don't know what PER,
I don't either.
means.
I don't either.
But Dave's is Dave's is -2.
Dave's is -2. I always trust PER. I think it's the smartest stat out there. I love PER.
How is Dave? Because I see a lot of clips, and he's got the most unorthodox form I've ever seen, but they're going in.
Yes. He does have an unorthodox form. All right, I'm looking right now. If I played 36 minutes, I'd have 18 points, 18 rebounds, and 12 assists. How about that?
Yeah.
That's a triple-double.
If
Last
my-
I checked.
If my grandma had balls, she'd be my grandpa.